Posted by you/AlexSNL. Dimensional coronavirus glitch. When the coronavirus started infecting other countries, I remember Turkey being one of the first countries having cases, and since I am from Greece I remember even thinking, damn, it's getting close. Some days later it was on Greece too, but I never heard anything about Turkey again. Now, some days ago, I think about a week or two, I saw on the news the first cases on Turkey and was like, WTF, weren't they infected way earlier? Maybe just Mandela effect or fake memory, but regardless it's a weird thing that happened to me. Posted by you/Mulga122. What are the odds? This world feels like a game sometimes. Once I was in at the train station in one city, where I was waiting for another train to catch. It was at Saturday night. At 1 a.m. Was supposed to wait few hours. Boring, no headphones to listen to music. I was about to buy a pair and was thinking about it the whole week. I don't mean big ones, just normal earphones. Then I found some vending machine where instead of candies it had different electronic devices, like flashcards, webcams, etc. Luckily, it had Apple's EarPods. But unluckily, the machine didn't accept my banknote. Then I decided to buy some tea to warm me up. Sat on a bench on a train station square. On the other side of the bench was an old lady smoking cigarettes. She was one of those old grandmas, who travel and move everywhere with some old-fashioned weird backpacks and bags. She also had some special old machine to make cigarettes with. I'll put a picture maybe. Like, she used tobacco, papers, and filters, and machine would do a cigarette for her. She was around 60 to 70 years old. I was sipping my tea and thinking about how boring it was without music. Suddenly some guy appears. Says something to grandma. I thought it's some hobo asking for money. Then he comes to me. He wasn't a hobo, he was well dressed. Just some young guy in his 20s. So he comes to me, holding out his hand with white headphones on his palm. He asks me if I need headphones and that he can sell them for $5. I asked him why did he want to sell them. He said that he didn't need them and that he needed money. I checked if they were working. They weren't special and they weren't amazing either. Just cheap headphones. I thought why not and took them. Although I was waiting on that station a few hours, all described events happened in around 15 to 20 minutes. At that point I really wanted to listen to music and was thinking about it. And as I mentioned, I was thinking about buying ones the whole week. Like, what the heck? If you really think about it, what are the odds that such events happen all together? How often some dude would decide to sell his headphones to some stranger at night? How come I was at that bench exactly at that time, at that night, at that railway station, and after wanting headphones the whole week and after attempting to buy ones at vending machine, but it didn't work? If I would sit on that bench literally few minutes later, then it would be too late and the guy would pass already. All these small variables led me to that moment. If any of those small elements would not play out, it wouldn't happen. And this old lady with her cig-making machine, haha. She alone actually wasn't that weird, but it anyways made the whole situation look even funnier. What makes it even more ridiculous is that on next week, I found earpods in the lecture hall. I am a student, apparently someone forgot them. I have waited for the owner but he didn't come, so I decided to take the headphones. Reminds me of when you want something very hard, then it comes true. You can be what you want and get what you want. It also looks like a joke from God/Matrix, whatever it is. It felt like a cartoon. Like I am in the game and it was just part of a plot. All a setup. Very surreal. I'm not exaggerating. All events happened precisely as I described. It's like playing some game and the environment makes missions around you. For example, you drive a car in a city. And you pass by some supermarket and you see that armed robbery is going on there. And maybe game interface shows up and asks you whether you want to help and stop robbers. While it certainly made look realistic, We all know it's just a program. Developers just wrote a code that when you come close to that supermarket randomly it will create robbers there as if it actually happened to be by chance exactly when you were there. And that's only one situation. The whole game will have hundreds situations like that. And all for you, the main character. You probably get what I mean. Posted by you/huffpuff_420. I never sent anything lol. Okay, so this didn't happen to me, but to my sister. It still freaked me out though. Names were changed to not give away identities. 2 months ago, my older sister, Lana, and her, now ex-boyfriend invited me and my other older sister, Candy, to eat some enchiladas Lana's boyfriend made. We ate and cracked a few jokes about each other now and then. Candy brought up an insult that I watch fake ghost hunter shows. Haha. Anyways, we started talking about ghosts and aliens and other stuff that might be true. I threw in some conspiracy theories in the conversation because I'm that type of person. But as we were talking, Lana brought up a story about our oldest sister, Fiona. And, well, it brought chills to my bones. It went as followed. One night, Fiona was asleep. It was probably around 4 or 5 in the morning. She got a text from her friend who said, "Why did you send me that?" She opened the message and saw she never sent anything. So, she responded with, "What?" Her friend said, "Yeah, you sent me something. Did you mean to send that?" Fiona was confused, but thought it was a joke. She texted back, "I never sent you anything lol." She waited and got a response. Her friend responded with, "Yeah, you did. Didn't you send me something at time?" She responded with, "LOL no." She waited a while. She was already thinking that her friend was pulling some kind of prank on her. Her friend sent her a screenshot of his screen. It had all their recent texting. But before all that, it had a text from her saying, "LOL no." My sister immediately freaked out. She knows she never sent that text. I got chills after hearing that story. Long story short, my sister got a text from her friend asking if she sent him a text by accident. She responded with "LOL no," and received a screenshot of a text from her saying "LOL no" before her friend texted her asking if she sent a text saying "LOL no" by accident. Posted by you/nix7. My sister disappeared. So this was a few summers ago. 2017. Me and my sister usually stayed home most of the summer break of 2017. Our parents worked, so we were always home alone. It was a normal day and I cannot particularly remember what I was doing on my phone. I just knew I wanted to show my sister something. A meme, a video. I don't know. My sister's room is right next to mine on the right. So of course, I walk into her room. No sister. Okay, this is normal, she could literally be anywhere else in the house. Walk downstairs. Check the living room. No sister. Still fairly normal. Check my mom's bathroom. She used my mom's bathroom a lot. Big mirror. Girl things. No sister. I was starting to get a little weirded out. Check both front and backyards. No sister. Then I started to really freak out. I traced my steps, checked every room again. She couldn't have gone to a friend's house, my mom would have texted me that she was going somewhere. Still no sister even after retracing my steps. I started calling out her name. And eventually, for some fucking reason, I pulled out a knife and started John Wicking the house. If my sister was there I could have stabbed her. I know. Go back upstairs. Sister is in her room. I asked her where she went and she said she never left. Never really thought about it again. She would have answered my calls to her. So where did she really go? Still weird now that I think about it again.